So, good morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko Had Craziest Abilities? Yes. In this is in this What If, Zuko is the most powerfulest one. And he's immortal. He can never die. If he wanted to die, if there's a piece of him remains, like if he rips off his finger, like his pinky, and put it in like somewhere else, he can, if his body does die out, he can always reform there. But that's not even a closest. That's not even a scratch at the surface how powerful he is. He is like, move over her whatever, Ambrose or whatever his name is, and he is the most powerfulest one. Heck, his power is so powerful that even I think I made him too crazy in this What If. So, yeah. Zuko is like powerful than like a kaiju or Saitama, even. Heck, even past like him, in so many ways. So yeah, Zuko is basically, imagine him with all that power at his fingertips. Yeah. He even at this point I wasn't gonna go do this What If, but I decided, well, he is crazier than, basically he has more power than like him and everybody. Yeah. I was trying to think of what would be a good example. Probably the heavens. Or like Goddess Clan. Like her or the Demon King. It's crazy. I'm not gonna like, there's too many like his powers things. So yeah. Now let's begin, because I wasted 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Or 58. So Zuko was born as a beautiful kid. So beautiful that even some of them think it kind of looked like, I'm trying to look for that picture. No, of a child one. So I'll just use this one as how powerful he is. So yeah, he is basically take Demon Lord Maline and boost her power to like power them in and have fun with that. I'm trying to look for that little kid. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? I know that I saw him earlier. Oh, here it is. So that's how Zuko was born before. And he was so cute that even so is his sister. They both almost looked identical. But his sister is had super long hair at a young age. Yeah. So Zuko and her always been like powerful in their own thing. So yeah. But I was gonna put where is she? Where is he? Where is she? I was gonna put in like Demon Lord Maline in it so that to have him as his sister. But yeah, I was like, nah. So unless you want me to, I'll just throw it in for just some stupid reason. So yeah, Zuko was born with such power, even heck, he could, every time he's crying, he makes a weather change all over the entire world. Like, he could make, if he was crying, the entire, the entire world would be in constant rain. But if he's happy, it's sunny as yeah. Plus, if he gets mad or throws a tantrum, it would have been the earth would heat up to about almost to the boiling point. Yeah. Talk about insane. So, yeah, so he got up, and when he was 4 years old, heck, the doctor even, where is he? The doctor says, let's see. Alright, so, Zumi, you have fire manipulation, but your brother, well, he does have a quirk, but they'll just put it as a quirk. So, it was the hybrid of it was literally weakest version of, or his quirk, or no, Zuko's quirk is so different from his actual power. Basically, his power is infinity. I'll just infinite power. But his quirk is literally useless. It's a let's say, it's a watered down version of like Shirakisen's decay quirk. Instead of using like 5 fingers to touch, if he uses just like the pinky, or actually, hold on, let me scratch that. So he's the literal weakest one because he just causes like fountains from his hands. Or like, it would be the same thing as Todoroki, but Zuko has like same thing as Todoroki, but the 2 colors switched. Or he doesn't even get like those 2 colors. He just has his normal haircut thing. So, yeah. When he uses his right side, flames come out. Uses his left, yeah, ice comes out instead. But I was gonna say he would be like quirkless, but probably none of you would believe me. Because I was gonna put him as like Class B student material. Or support course one. But then I'm like, no. So, yeah. I was gonna do like, he is super smart. As they're like leaving the office with those, and yeah, Bakugo says, "What is your quirk, by the way, Zuko?" "Mine is fire and ice." It's the kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, everybody else has it too, right? Except for me and some, or all of us. Huh. Yeah. But the Bakugo didn't know that Zuko actually has a power that's like, or his quirk is hiding the real power. So yeah, it makes or actually, when you really think about it, it makes Todoroki's fire and ice resistance useless. Because Zuko can go all the way to like the hottest place, like to the sun and its core, and still survive. Man, Zuko, does it. So yeah. So that's how powerful he is. I'll just say yeah. So then Ochako, I'm putting Ochako in where they met, so yeah. But she and Zuko and Bakugo are best friends. Yeah. Ochako decides to, or she told Bakugo to, like, let's prank Zuko. So, yeah. They start, like, pretending to date each other. It's like, look at those two. Yeah. That's what Zuko was like. Huh. Well, they have been fake dating it for a long time. Like, to making it pretend. Yeah. So, and then they got to 15, and yeah. There was a new transfer student of where is she? She's Todoroki's sister was a new transfer student. And Zuko's like, huh. And that, so, yeah. It's her. I'll just say that. So, Zuko, she like, looks around and sees, like, it was just weird. Because she usually doesn't, like, truly fall in love with anyone. But she fell in love with Zuko after they, like, met. Everyone's talking during the lunch. She goes up to the roof because she has no friends. But Zuko, like, huh. Well, let's see. Because they were, of course, they were making fun of her hair color, as he says, you guys need to knock it off. As like, people are like, what? He's really, she has white with red stripes, basically. I hear hurt, or as he says, I said, knock it off, as he stomps his foot, and the entire building shakes. And as, yeah, Zuko is mad. When the entire earthquake shakes, or when the entire building shakes, Ochako is like, what the heck? Is this an earthquake? As, yeah, Bakugo is like thinking in his head of, wait, or hold on. I'll go find her, and if any of you are to join us, feel free to come up. As, yeah, when he starts using that voice, everyone's like, okay, go ahead and visit with her. Because they know that when they, okay? So, yeah, Zuko, the voice is so calm, but yeah, sorry. So, yeah, so Zuko found her and, like, visits with her, and, like, huh. Sorry about the earthquake that was down below. Oh, that's okay. As it was part of my power, or it's not my quirk, but you and I have different like spectrums of like control fire and ice kind. And is your I know this might sound like weird to you, but is Endeavor your dad or something like that? Yeah, but he's a jerk. Yeah. Huh? But hey, he's just trying to know how you feel of being like betrayed, because I'm inside your mind about it. As Zuko's explaining, or actually he doesn't say that, but he says, "How do you feel?" Okay. Well, yeah, of course, she says, yeah, but they're always picking on me because I have the white hair and two, or actually red stripes. Yeah, but hey, that's quite calm. That's common for ice and fire users. As she says, huh, guess you don't have a fire and ice. Yes, I do have fire and ice, but my hair color doesn't change. Huh. As, yeah, they became like best friends. As he says, heck, that wasn't, or this is my usual hair color for her being. As, yeah, he remembers that he caused the weather to shapeshifting. So, yeah, Zuko, who is telling her about how he literally changed the weather at a very young age. As she's a little bit shocked because she couldn't believe her own friend actually had the power to change a weather to depends on his mood. As he says, every time I get angry, the earth heats up to unlivable memories. So yeah. But when I get sad, it starts raining. As that's not the only power that I have when I was a kid. Some of them made fun of me for being, or when I met my old friend Bakugo, he and I, or his friends, were making fun of me for being like, you're so useless, deku, but as when every time I cried, they look up and they see raindrops and thunder strikes. So, yeah, no one calls me useless. As she's like, huh, so how often does these, like, when you get sad? Well, if there's, like, say, a dead, like, puppy on the side of the road, then I'll start crying. Then it starts raining and but when you're gonna see when I get so like happy or like those plushies things? Yeah, the ones that look like All Might and Endeavor? Yeah. Every time I look at those, it's just for me it's like snow it's snowing thing. So yeah, it's crazy. I have to take a book with me every time I learn new powers so that I end up not forgetting. Huh. Well, you're pretty lucky with your powers. I think you're a pretty cool guy. Or yeah. Then the lunch was over after like they still had time. So yeah, Ochako and Bakugo were looking around there, and as Bakugo told Ochako that not out of anger, he told Ochako that yeah, that's true. Every time he starts tearing up, or yeah. So yeah. Of course, Ochako was being, like, because she and her dreams were always been to be with Zuko. Like, so, yeah, Ochako was being, trying to not overreact because, and one day Bakugo and Zuko were having like their friends talk thing. As yeah, Bakugo tells Zuko that, and of course, are you applying to USJ or UA? Yeah. How about you, Bakugo? It seems like I have a awesome quirk. Yeah. Heck yeah, Zuko. Of course, Ochako was being like, kind of like being a female version of Mandaner, that grapefruit guy. Eh? But for boys instead of girls. So she takes a peek at around a tree because she knows, of course, in her dream, like after she got home, after she ate and she went to bed thing, she had a dream of her being with Zuko. So yeah, at that rooftop. So that girl. So yeah, she's embarrassed in real life. Or in, yeah. He yeah. Of course, Zuko is kind of like embarrassed, but when he is, the it's like not tornado, but the something different. The yeah. Then everyone gets embarrassed. So, and a person that's interested in Zuko because of his power is All For One. And, of course, All Might is like, or during the one episode, or no, during the canon one, like during Zuko, or when Zuko was walking home one day, then the sludge villain came out of nowhere and like grabs the sludge villain and yeah, Zuko just flicked it off like a little fly. Whoosh. As he says, as he learned a new power. When he used his, like, what she uses, yeah, Zuko, or actually, a empty soda bottle is right in front of him. Then that sludge villain jumped right in, and like, as he puts a little note on there, saying, "My All Might, as, or this is a gift from Zuko." As yeah, Zuko walked away before. He's not standing around waiting for All Might. So he was gone in about probably faster than All Might shows up. But he doesn't get one for all. Or, not in that part. Not yet. So, yeah, Zuko is very, like, talented. So, and like, now I'm skipping the UA exam thing to get into UA. Because Zuko was smart enough. He wrote so fast. And he goes to the robot thing, and man, oh man, he used like Todoroki's as ice. For his left. Telling what the sports festival thing. Like how Todoroki uses his ice to, yeah. So he's Zuko was pretty calm, but when the 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers came, he used his right side of his flames. Like, imagine Todoroki, like, imagine Zuko using Todoroki's fire on the, like, where the ice part is. Yeah, Zuko was basically like that. But way too powerful. And he got too nervous because there was 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers. And you know what's hilarious? He used, or his body was, or actually he shuts down and his body keeps going as he's literally using her float ability to fly or to float around. And he uses his like, he used Mr. Aizawa's like straps thing and like throws, yeah. So Zuko got a lot of points for, yeah, Zuko, or this is when his body shuts down, or when his like life, or his actual human self, then that happened, yeah. So the 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and everybody that was like, or Zumi is like, tells everyone to start getting to higher levels. As they're like, okay, why? As Ochako remembers that what Zuko said to, that girl, I forget her name, the Todoroki's sister, yeah, on to her, and about his, like, how angry he gets. Yeah. So she's like, no time to argue. Just get to higher ground. As, yeah. So she floats up everybody. And she used herself, and she ended up getting sick, and yeah. So then Todoroki was like, okay, what's going on? Please tell me. Or Tenya says, well, as Zumi says, well, his emotions, when he gets mad, he causes the earth to heat up faster than anyone. Like, and he needs to calm down. He needs to think happy thoughts. That's it. As she runs and she says, as she tells her brother that, think about the good times with your, or think about how you always wanted to become a number one hero. As he turns and looks at her, and as he says, Yeah. I agree, sister. As he's getting happier and happier. As it's he's calming down. Um, so yeah, everyone, including like, is like, okay, as they see robots exploding from left to right. Zuko's, yeah. So yeah, Eraserhead's like, huh, that boy's powerful. As he used, yeah, so, and Ochako owns, of course, Bakugo knows that his friend always does care about becoming the number one hero. So, he says, yeah, let's do being the number one hero together, Zuko. As they both, like, bro fist each other's. Yeah. So, they're in class 1A with his sister, and yeah. So, yeah. Ochako got accepted to class 1A, and like, no, all that stuff. But yeah. And I'm skipping the ball throw and because Zuko got infinity on the ball throw and like A+ on everything. He kind of looked like, I think, him. And yeah, Zuko is basically the tallest one there is. So, yeah, Eraserhead says, if you're here to make friends, just leave. As he says, oh, I'm not here to make friends. It's trying to lighten everyone's mood, okay? As Todoroki, actually Tenya knows that Zuko, so he literally runs up to him and says, calm down, this is our teacher, okay? As, yeah, he doesn't, like, do anything too stupid around him, as he says, ready? As it was a USJ thing. Or, like, I'm skipping the heroes versus villains thing. So, yeah, Zuko is basically a powerhouse at this point. Zuko's like, yeah, at the USJ, Zuko learned a new power. He powers his body up to, and his quirk, to absolute max limit thing. He uses like his fire, turns into white flames, and like decimates the entire like villains thing. Yeah. And he used his ice. And his superhero costume looks like that. but way more like that kind. He uses like same mask to him. So yeah, Zuko, who is basically powerful enough to destroy anyone at this point. When he gets mad, Earth heats up. Or anything around him heats up. So yeah, Zuko is as yeah. When he uses the ice, it was so cold that even everyone had to wear 6 layers of coats on top of their own uniforms. That's how cold it was. But Zuko was like used to it. So yeah, Zuko can also use his, when he was using a fire ability thing. Yeah, that was what Zuko uses. And yeah. So, and I'm skipping the like sports festival thing because Zuko, or some reason, Nezu isn't allowed, or Nezu wasn't, or he says you're not gonna do the sports festival. Huh. Okay, why? Well, reasons why is because, one, you might be too powerful, and two, I don't want you to end up hurting everybody else. Okay, that's a good enough reason. As, yeah, he got sent back to his house but when he got to there, or before, he actually got a phone call from his mother, Inko, and that they're gonna get captured, and they could hear, or he could hear that as he says, "Mom, I'll be right there." As he heats up the entire planet again. When he does, everyone that's at UA knows that he is upset. As Bakugo's like explode, or let me swallow my, like, so Zuko, or no, Bakugo and Ochako flies over to where Zuko's at, and he's like, "Stay away from me." Not trying to be rude. It's as he used his power. Yeah, he is now the, where is he? He kind of looked like that. As he flies at supersonic speeds. He broke like a sound barrier. Not once, not twice, but 4 times that. So yeah, he moves that fast. As Ochako's is holding a dear life. Sheesh. It looked like someone just used that on Zuko flying. So he came in as he sees the villains, or he sees Ochako um, kidnapped and Osashi got kidnapped. As he says, you know what? As he like straight up flies to and lifts the entire car up with just one hand. And as he says, you're trying to steal my family and the stuff that's most important to me. As he's crushing the tires. Yeah. Ripping the tires things off. Setting it down slowly because he doesn't want his mother to end up getting killed. So he rips open the door, grabs the two bad guys, and he looks at them with such, like, those eyes. And, yeah, Zuko is, like, ready to kill them, but ends up, like, yeah, hurts them real bad. Yeah. Zuko is in that mood, so he slams both villains, or like 4 villains, down, and that was, yeah, he is totally upset. Like, basically, as he's like, alright. He turns all 4 of them over to the police, yeah. So, and he is at home, as Nezu calls Zuko and told him that, well, is everything okay? As Zuko told Nezu that that someone tried to break it, or trying to steal his mother and his father and valuables, else stuff. But I took care of it. Okay. So, and yeah. And remember what you said about the sports festival thing? I'll probably not be truly there. As, yeah, Inko, or no, not Inko. Zumi was taking Zuku's place. Because she knows that Zuko is too powerful. Huh. So, yeah, Zuko was doing all that, and Ochako's like actually told Zumi that I have a little thing for Zuko. Oku. It's the of course it was when everyone wasn't like listening to their conversation. As she puts LOVE. So Zumi says, you love my brother? Or you love for my brother thing? Yeah. She says, yeah, since after you became friends, he and I, and, or actually, Bakugo, or actually, I decided to pull a little prank on him, but I don't think he gets what the little prank was. As as Zumi says, what was the prank? Well, as she says, well, Bakugo knows this prank, but him, or actually, she wanted to, like, does the fake date to Bakugo so that he makes your brother and their feel jealous thing. That's what I was. So, yeah, Bakugo knows that prank. But so far, doesn't even know. So, yeah, Zuko, who, or actually, Zumi got first place in the race, first place in the cavalry battle, and first place in the fight thing. Yeah. And you know the hilarious part? Hold on. Where? So Todoroki knew about Zuko who? Because his sister told him. Yeah. So, but after he met Zumi, he and Zumi were, or he was like trying not to suppress his feelings to her, but yeah, and Bakugo, well, treats Zumi so kind, like, so she, when the first like fight thing, as he says, or as she says, or quietly to himself that, or to herself that, or she actually tells Bakugo that or thank goodness my brother's not here thing. And yeah, Bakugo says, yeah, he could probably turn this entire place into a popcorn factory if he wanted to. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically, everyone, and yeah. But Zuko is like, yeah, you did pretty good on. So, yeah. Inko is like, was intoxicated. Like, basically, someone drugged her and Sashi. So, yeah. Then that happened, and then, like, the doctors, and he says, as Nezu, or no, not Nezu, Bakugo's mom decides things, or actually, because, yeah, Bakugo's mom and them truly does trust each other, like, cares about each other, yeah. So she says, Zuko better be with your sister, okay? And don't worry about your mother. I'll make sure that nothing happens. Every time, hold on, pause on that. Every time I see, like, her, I always see, like, an image of her, like, pulling down her shirt and opening up her jacket thing to revealing a bra thing. Sorry, it popped into my head. Sorry. So, yeah. As, of course, at the heroes thing, Mountain Lady asked All Might or no, Mr. Aizawa that, who's that kid, the one that they were mentioning? Who is he, by the way? Oh, as Dead Arms knows who. So he tells her that, well, that is Zuko. He's a big brother to Zumi. So far, we know that he's the one that changed the weather, depends on his mood. So, when she heard that, she was like, okay, so anything else? So, yeah. And I'm skipping the camper thing because it's boring. I'm skipping all the way to All Might against All for One. Of course, Zuko was the captured one. Yeah. And, of course, he got free and doing all that stuff. Yeah. It's just craziness. So then, sorry. Then All Might ain't, like, got knocked out, but Zuko full on activated his full on power. And actually, All Might was still holding on to One for All, because once or actually, All Might chose, or was gonna choose, or thinking about, yeah, or so he's trying to decide of who to give it to. So Zuko would be the perfect candidate. Perfect. So yeah, Zuko says, look like someone's been making me upset more. As, yeah, he is mad. You don't know how mad he gets. As he literally punched All for One and sending him into a black hole. Basically, yeah, killed All for One right then and there. And then I'm skipping the overall fight because that's boring. But he saves Ares. And I'm skipping all the way to a newer part that I am adding to My Hero Academia universe, where him attacks Earth. So yeah, Zuko knows that, so he becomes a, like, kind of like what the Gurren Lagann thing, like, look how big that is. Sorry. Yeah, he's bigger than the like Milky Way. So yeah, Zuko is like, huh. Well, I'm gladly to. So they start fighting, and yeah, Zuko or that Sentinel used that Infinity Big Bang thing storm on Zuko, like what he did. Big Bang Dragon Blow. Kind. Yeah. So like that. But Zuko, who said, or actually the entire planet's like, hold on. The entire planet is like, dodge it, Zuko. But then Zuko stops his attack and absorbs it and then shoots it out. Right back at that Sentinel. So sorry if I mentioned my eye. So yeah. All of them are like shocked. Because his agency was an endeavor and like all that stuff. So yeah. And he proved himself and to one for all and like yeah. So he became or actually scratch that. His sister became one for all user. So he's like, huh, yep, trying to keep up with me, okay, little sister? Yeah. As All Might is confused. Or not All Might, but rest of them are like, wait, so. And they're all congratulating Zuko and like doing all that stuff. But Zuko's like, huh, okay. And Ochako is like being all happy pants thing. But she couldn't believe Ochako got embarrassed because of course, Ochako got embarrassed because she couldn't believe that Zuko actually chose her. Because one of his moves was actually named after Ochako. Like her like gravity thing. Gravity Faller. Boom. As yeah. He used everyone's powers without him having any of those like quirks. So yeah, he remembers all of it. And yeah. But then her of course, you know what's hilarious part? One of the scenes actually yeah. Zuko who popped out of nowhere and kissed like Ochako right on a face thing, like yeah. And she loves it. She couldn't believe that her own boyfriend or her friend and became her boyfriend because actually she loved that. She had feelings for him. So yeah. as he says, nothing makes me jealous. Yeah. Chaco's is embarrassed because she couldn't believe that her own, like, boyfriend and had feelings for her too. So yeah. So yeah. She was lying because when she or before or during the fight thing, Zuko transformed into everybody's, like, he transformed into Bakugo using his explosions. He transformed, yeah, Dark Shadow and, like, doing all that stuff. Yeah, they had a kid. Or after they got married and they had a kid. And let's say she wasn't even born yet, but that she was born from Ochako and Zuku's. So yeah. And then, like, all that stuff. So I'm leaving it up to your imagination. Before we go, how many likes do you want to have? Or if this video gets? It's probably going to be like 1 or 2 likes, I'm predicting, or 0. Because usually my other videos are like 0 or 1 or 2. But if this video gets 8 likes, or 1 like, then I'll probably do the reboot of what if Zuko had or could create, like, monsters from anywhere by just touching it or looking at it. So yeah, that's only for 1 like. For 2 likes, I'll do the reboot of, like, Charmcaster as Ben 10's sister. Or, like, anyone. So, have fun. Don't die. And please leave a like, share, subscribe. If this video, or I'm trying to make it to 100K, or, like, the or end of a year thing. If this video gets, or of, if my channel gets, like, subscribe button, then I will be happy, and I'll do more videos like that, okay? So, and for likes. Yeah. So, have fun.